touch screen that has a couple new technologies, new features, from proximity sensing. So as your hand gets closer, icons will show up. As you remove, and let's just say you're listening to a radio station, you'll just see the radio station, right? Like Tim demo. There's also, let's go to the home station. So that's home. Okay. There's also a haptic feedback. So if you actually touch an icon, you'll get a pulse that you can feel. So a lot of automotive.
So you don't have to look at it. You
don't have to look. You kind of reach towards it, touch, you'll get that feedback. And then large icons, it's all gesture based. So touch, swipe, to the next screen, just like that. So it's using interface technologies that people are familiar with to make things a lot easier for them. You can also see that there's really no buttons or controls. The volume button, you can tap on it, or you can swipe your hand to increase volume. It's capacitive, yep. And then what's shown here on this vehicle is a 12-inch reconfigurable cluster. So there are 4 different cluster kind of personalities, if you will, that you can change. Something. That is really neat. Just wait till he changes the layout.
I was going to ask what makes this stand out compared to like a Ford Sync.
Yeah, just answer that.
Well,
it's so getting hacked.
It's so getting hacked. And I showed you that hidden storage device because we've basically taken all that. The boxes that you will for a normal radio, normal navigation system has been removed. So to make use of that storage, you just touch the bottom of it moves up, put all your stuff in there. You don't have to
roll around the cup holder.
Don't have to roll about it. You don't have to stick it in the cup holder. You don't have to worry about that. Hit it and it's gone. Great feature for it. And it's kind of the essence of CUE. It's and kind of one of the key things different than a Ford Sync system. Is it's an open system, open architecture. It's Linux-based, HTML5, Adobe 5, open browser-enabled. So what allows us
to allow for custom themes,
custom apps,
driving while browsing.
Exactly, driving while browsing. But one of the things that we think is key to that, obviously, you own a car for 3-4 years, 5 years. Now you basically, and technology moves a lot faster than that. This gives the ability to have the latest apps, latest technology, latest features loaded onto a system like this. So when you turn the car in 4 years later, it can be just as technically up to date as the day it was shown.
Now, is there any plans, or maybe it's in the works, to make this like WiMAX or LTE enabled, so you can actually have data service, voice service direct to the unit, or is it just a closed system?
No, you could. I mean, obviously, there's an open. We have, through OnStar, you've got data. Okay. You've got a data pipe. You've got an open environment. You still have all the OnStar enabled systems. All the suite of services that OnStar would be there. So those are the type of things that we're looking at, and that's why we kept it as an open system to be able to do stuff like that.
I'm not really sure about that. I know on the up-level cluster, all of the theatrics you saw when you're changing the layout, you can't do that while driving. So we don't want people crashing. We don't want that.
So you're at least able to do the GPS, because I know Sync blocks that, and a lot of people hate it, that they can't adjust their navigation on the fly.
I'm not actually sure on that.
Is there any kind of release date in the works, or
this is being launched in our Cadillac CUE in the next few months, and actually right now we're previewing and launching the ATS. In the future, this will be available on all the
And then I asked before, I noticed there's a USB stick down there in the bottom cluster. Is there any onboard storage in the unit itself, the media?
No, that's all reserved for the nav. In terms of DVR functionality, there's a small chunk that you're allowed to use up to 30 minutes of live radio aligned through S4.